tonight and has been the driving force for the Hawks. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
Bogdanovich on the wing. He's paired with Rizashea. Hunter is out there with Okongwu. And it's Krejci in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Okongwu finds Bogdanovich. Back to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where one or two possessions can impact the outcome.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. When Naz Reid is out there, Clark, spacing the floor is a real asset for him.
For sure, and, you know, he really puts a lot of pressure on the defense because he can score from anywhere on the floor, and he's got great size and strength. And he does the little things, too. I mean, you look at his points and rebounds, but this guy gets deflections, he goes after loose balls, he gets you extra possessions on the glass, he steps in and takes charge. I mean, he does all the little and big things.
Here's Alexander Walker. Kept alive, Minnesota. Clock at 6. Reed with a screen on Bogdanovich. Alexander Walker gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Bogdanovich wide open. No good from outside.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And Reed throws it down.
I think this is why you get Reed involved in screen and rolls. I mean, he's phenomenal at making the cut after setting the screen.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for McDaniels. Edwards, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. And it's Conley in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. They trail by 1. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. And that's the third of 4 straight played at home. The Hawks again can't hit. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Break since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021. The Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Conley dishes to Randle. Back to Conley. Over in the corner, Randle. Lays it up off the glass. And now it's a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randle's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
Here's Edwards. Edwards at the rim.
And that is a great move off the baseline and a big-time play at the basket.
A great, fantastic reverse dunk. Had to get up high for that one.
Guys, that's exactly the kind of play that can really spark a team to a rally.
Reza Shea, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Minnesota with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And here comes the break. Pass to Capella. Reza Shea with it. Edwards defending. Now Reza Shea. Scoreless thus far.
This is what Gobert is known for, his ability to swat shots away with ease.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. McDaniels checked in. Young against Conley. Shots good from Young.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
Edwards passes to Conley. Back to Edwards. Randall with a screen for Edwards. Over Daniels. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Minnesota on top, ending the second quarter on a 12-4 run. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Coach Quinn Snyder. Quinn, what concerns you most about the first half?
Well, I think the tempo is in their favor right now. They're fast, and they're getting up and down the floor. So they're running out in transition.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Welcome. All right, guys, let's break it down. It has not been the ideal start for the Atlanta Hawks.
They're doing some good things. Rebounding is not one of them. Maybe try a bigger lineup in the second half. Maybe run more guys to the boards.
And moving on, let's take a peek at how the East is shaping up here in the midseason.
And taking a look at Atlanta, they're dealing with some challenges, no doubt about it. They have talent, but maybe not as much as they thought they had. The effort's been spotty. It's been a learning year for this organization.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Hart.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
The Hawks trail by 5. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Conley and Edwards are the guards. McDaniels is out there with Randall, and it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. And here's Edwards. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Conley finds Edwards. Makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And the call will be against Julius Randle. That's his first foul. Pass to Capella. Hawks passing it around. Here's Young. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. And that's 17 points for Trae Young.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
Here's Conley. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Jalen Johnson.
And this is the right play by Conley, sticking with the motion and ensuring he gets to the line.
Clark, if you had one word to describe Mike Conley, what would it be?
Reliable, steadfast, dependable. And I know that's 3, but I wanted to give you 3 different words I could use to describe him. Only 2 seasons in his whole career has he not played at least 50 games. That speaks to durability and professionalism.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David.
And something you like about Young is how he forces an opponent's hand. He makes you adapt and not the other way around.
A shot by McDaniels, no good. The Hawks trail it. They get a hand on it. Now, here's Capella. Pass to Rizachet. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
McDaniels dishes to Edwards. Edwards drawing the double team. And the foul on Dyson Daniels. That'll be his second foul of the game. For the Hawks, Hunter comes in for Daniels. And it's Bogdanovich in for Trae Young. Timberwolves also changing it up. Alexander Walker comes in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. For 3, Hunter drills it from outside. And the Hawks lead by 2.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
Handle with the ball, guarded by Hunter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Near the three-point line, it's DiVincenzo. No good with the wing jumper. Hawks have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by McDaniels. Atlanta making a switch here. Krejci's checked in, and a change for the Timberwolves. Joe Ingles, who's checked in for McDaniels. 1:36 left in the third quarter. Great open look there. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 5 now for Atlanta.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Mr. Gobert. Now here's DiVincenzo. 5 on the clock. Here he goes. True on the 14-footer.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack, but they just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers.
Here's Hunter. Ingles with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 3. Pass to Gobert. And Capella sends it back.
Boy, the timing Capella has on the defensive end, outstanding. Terrific at knowing exactly when to go up for those blocks.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Pass to Hunter. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
And here's DiVincenzo. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Yeah, that is a timely three-pointer there. They had to keep it within reach going into the fourth, and that shot allows them to do just that.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Outside, the wings are Bogdanovich and Hunter. Okongwu is out there with Larry Nance. And it's Krejci in at the 1. So that's the Hawks 5. Hunter no good. Timberwolves trail by 6. Here's Alexander Walker. Right block shot. That one drops for him.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
Krejci passes to Hunter. Fires from 14. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Wallace is checked in for Atlanta. And a change for the Timberwolves. Dozier's checked in.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Alexander Walker on the wing. Wallace covering. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Trae Young, he's checked in for Wallace. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Edwards drawing the double team. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Clock at 2 to tie it up. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Atlanta's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Edwards passes to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Edwards drawing the double team. A shot by McDaniels, no good. The Hawks leading by 4. Fires at the elbow. It goes straight through with the swish. Hunter's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
Pass to Gobert. Edwards drawing the double team. Now here's Randall. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Bogdanovich. Doesn't go for him. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Randall outside. Pass to McDaniels. Edwards against Bogdanovich. Edwards kicks to Conley. Gobert with it. Just 5 to shoot. Here's McDaniels. Hunter with some nice defense.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Okongwu dishes to Young. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
A bad man on the offensive end. Young can really be a menace with his shooting.
Gobert can't hit. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Fires the 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. They need this one. A shot by McDaniels. No good. The Hawks leading by 8. Young, right side. And he gets it to go.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Hawks.
Their superior ball handling won it for them.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Trae Young.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
And it's Risa Shea missing. The baseline J. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Trae, this is a young team. So what is the chemistry and connection that lets you play together so well?
I mean, you're around us outside of the locker room. You can tell why we support each other so well, and the energy we have for each other on the court. I mean, you can tell the reason why we do that. And I love this group.
Well, congrats on the win, man. Appreciate your time. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Trae Young.